same thing every single week. Our goals are the same every single week, no matter what it is. Being physical, being tough, stopping the run, getting to the quarterback.
Are there things in terms of resolve and resiliency, and when you're playing a team that's obviously at some point probably going to strike?
Mm-hmm.
Is there something you need to see in terms of character or things like that you hope to see?
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing it though all since we started training camp, responding. When we're going against our offense has a big play. How do you respond? That's something that our defense with Coach Rossi and our D-line room, Coach Lange, emphasizes. I think we've had responses this year, and there'll be momentum changes in every single game. They'll make a big play, we'll make a big play. It's all about how you respond and come back from that.
Coach talked about the need for more consistency. What areas do you feel like you guys need to get a little more consistent at right now?
Just everywhere, and you can say that for anything. You're never going to reach your full potential where you should be. So no matter where you're at, we're doing a good job stopping the run. It can get better. Every asset can get better. Rushing the quarterback, pass coverage, everything.
Last 2 weeks, the pass-heavy attacks have really put stress on the secondary. Document changes this week. How do you guys on the front seven try to help out your secondary?
Just getting to the quarterback as fast as possible. They've been getting the ball out fast. Recently, I think like 2.7 seconds or something like that is the average. So when it's that fast, sometimes even if you have a winning move, the ball is already out. It's not necessarily hard to beat the man. You got to beat the ball too. So getting our hands up in the passing lanes, batting some balls, and when the quarterback does extend the play and it's over that 2.7 seconds, that's when we got to get home.
The logistics of everything going into Saturday, the fact that you guys are traveling so far.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, we found out the coach shared about the historic aspect of the Coliseum. How do you kind of manage the quote-unquote hype around Saturday's game but still kind of stay locked in on your day-to-day?
Right. It's a big game, man. I mean, every game's a big game, but, we're playing USC. I don't even remember the last time Michigan State played USC. We're going out there in their territory. It's a road trip. It's going to be a great time, man. It's a great opportunity for us to showcase, our abilities and what we can do on a big stage.
3 games that you've gotten to see how this defense sort of meshes and looks together. Now you're playing one of the best offenses in the Big Ten. Is that a challenge that excites you guys? Like, you're not to say ripping the Band-Aid off, but like this is one of the top matchups you're going to get.
Oh, definitely, man. We got a lot of respect for them. They're a really good opponent. They're tough. They're physical. They got a really good skill position player. So it's going to be a challenge, but it's nothing we're not ready for. And we're confident in ourselves and our abilities.
Sorry about that. What was the message you had for your brother? Obviously, unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be much of a lip reader to understand what you felt in that moment.
Man, he's determined already. He already started his rehab, and it's going great so far. So I know him, and I don't know many people built like him. I mean, from his mentality, from his physical aspect, and from his football knowledge. So this doesn't faze him at all.
Does he pick your brain on you've been through some longer term injuries? I don't know if Ben really had any of those, but does he pick your brain on how to kind of attack the rehab?
Yeah, he has a little bit. He's super prepared and eager going into this. So he's going to be great.
How much has he, in your football career, influenced you at all? I know older brothers tend
a ton, man. He's influenced me a ton. He set the bar for me. I couldn't have asked for a better role model. And, he's gone out there and he's played big-time college football, and he's gone to the NFL. He's won a Super Bowl. He started games. He's made plays in the league. And that just sets the bar for me, and I want to outdo that. So that's motivation and inspiration.
You got to touch a Super Bowl ring?
I did, yeah. Oh, my parents got it right now, yeah. It's in safekeeping. Yeah.
Were you at the game?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
When you think about USC, like with this staff, it's been quarterbacks and passing game,
Right.
coaching and stuff. Coach Ross was just talking about how much their run game adds a balance element to it. I'm just wondering, what are you noticing from their run game? What are things they do well? How different is it maybe from some other ones you've seen? Just that aspect of the offense.
Right. I think in prior years past, they were really like an air raid, airing it out. And this year, they kind of are more 50-50. And, they got a good run game. They had a good showing versus Purdue. we're ready for the challenge, man. Like I said, they're a tough opponent. They're physical, but you know, we're confident in ourselves, and more so every single week, no matter who we play, we're really just focused on what we have to do. You know, it doesn't matter who they line up against us.
Do you feel like you guys have done well against the run so far?
Yeah, just getting knocked back, getting off the ball. You know, with the first 3 games, I feel really good. You know, with what we have done, what I have done, but there's always room for improvement. So.
I know a lot of people kind of after the first 3 weeks been maybe a little down on the defensive side.
Yeah.
But how much with the rotation that Coach Rossi has employed? I mean, he talked a lot about this earlier, but getting experience next to each other with different guys to kind of build out for the season. Like, how much do you feel like you've even really shown as a defense this year?
Yeah, I mean, first off, just talking about the outside noise, that's something we're not concerned with. We don't listen to that at all. We're focused on what our coaches have to say and, you know, what Coach Smith is saying from the top down. So all the voices that we're listening to are just the ones in here. The ones outside there, they're not a concern to us. But, you know, like I said, the rotation, strength in numbers, that's an emphasis for our defense. And, you know, we trust what the coaches do and the positions that they put us in, and we just got to execute that.
We talked with Dalton yesterday about this with the offensive line and that rotation. But for you guys, either, you know, whether it be in the tackle spots, the edge, I mean, how much does it help a guy individually to play with different guys and keep mixing and matching?
Yeah. You know, it helps. I've said this before, man. Playing on the defensive line, you got to rotate. It's a physical position. You're getting double teams. You look at the best D lines across the country in the past. They all rotate. They got 3, 4, 5 NFL draft picks on the D line. So
Everybody travels different from us to players. What's your travel protocol? You try to get rest, you try to hydrate. What are you kind of doing along flight?
Yeah, they got a full action plan in for us. You know, our strength staff and our nutritionist Nick Farrell has done a phenomenal job. They educated us on it. You know, it's going to be a late kick, but you know, we really don't care about that. You know, we can play at any time. We can play anywhere. We can play on concrete if we needed to. So we're just excited for the opportunity.
Okay. All right, thank you.
After the season opening, you said you had a craving to get back into football and the live action. Does that kind of reemerge when it's about to become Big Ten, the Big Ten schedule, get into the real depths of things?
It definitely does. You know, our coaches said it's a new season now, and that rings true. It's Big Ten ball now, and that's where we need to win and to play meaningful games in November, and that's our goal. So it's time to do that, man. Yeah.
What kind of coach is Joe Rossi? Is he like a perfectionist type? Is he a motivator? How does he coach you guys?
He's definitely a high detail coach, a fiery guy, and he's going to coach our tails off. That's for sure. He's going to want it done the right way, because we know that if you're doing it the wrong way, it doesn't get you until it gets you, you know, and it'll get you eventually, especially playing in the Big Ten and with this schedule. All right, thanks guys.